So Keith woke up in Shinjuku with an apparent digital look. He was then helped by a woman named Kyoko Kurumi who brought him to her detective agency. She then considered Keith a client after saying his current appearance was payment enough. Keith then went inside the TV and appeared in some kind of digital network. At the end of the tunnel, Keith met Mirai Mikagura, who opened up her Digimon laboratory for him to become closer with his Digimon. These turn of endless events are really bizarre.
Learning the basics. Hello everybody, I'm Gamester522 and welcome back to more Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. So, I finished up my grinding, so to speak, and now I'm going to start going over some things for you guys. But first, let's Digivolve. Agurumon still can't do anything with the levels he's gotten, but as you can see I managed to get Bukamon, I managed to get everyone to level 9 at least. So, Bukamon, we're going to go ahead and Digivolve. Okay, so which one am I going to choose? Let's choose this one. Gomamon. So we have a Gomamon now. Awesome. Yeah, I know. Exceed party memory. I'll deal with you in a minute. Now we got Coralmon here. Obviously. Agumon. Awesome. And next we got Sunomon. Obviously. Digivolve him. Gabumon. Yay. And now we have Wanyamon right here to probably get my most favorite Digimon in existence. Gaomon. Look at him, he's so awesome. He's amazing. Gaomon, you're incredible. Okay. Next, we got Yokomon, of course. I'm sticking with, like, kind of, like, obvious evolutions based on the TV show, anyway. Yokomon. Biomon. Awesome. We got our own little team of rookies here. Too bad they exceed our party memory, so we gotta put some of them up. So, let's see. We'll put up Gomamon. I don't want to put up Gaomon yet. I like Gaomon. We'll put up Biomon. There we go. So now we're kind of got our own little rookie tag team here, so to speak. So let's go ahead and try them out real quick before we get out of here. Just also give them a few initial levels just so they can kind of like tank some things. And look at them, there they are behind us. Alright then. So, let's go ahead and start with Gaomon here. His special skill, double backhand. 2 physical attacks, 20 neutral damage to all foes. Awesome. Finally, we have Gabumon here. Blue Blaster. 10% chance to reduce target's defense by 10%. Amazing. There we go. They got a few levels on them. Alright then. Nah, you know what? Let's do one more fight. I want to show off Agumon. Alright. That double backhand. Bam. Got the Blue Blaster. And got the famous Pepper Breath. Look at Agumon, so happy. Okay then. We also got another level up there. So now we kind of showed off what our new little small team of rookies can do. Also, another thing I didn't get to mention. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over stats with you guys, just so you guys can understand how everything works in this game with regards to stats and all that mess. Okay, so I've decided to post-commentate explaining this because I did such a really piss-poor job explaining it during my playthrough. I made it sound more complicated than I wanted it to be, but enough of that. Alright, so let's explain stats. Okay, HP, SP, hit points, goes down to 0, you die. SP, your special points, use them for skills. Very self-explanatory. Okay, the attack stat represents your physical strength. So, the higher your attack stat, the more physical damage that you do. And skills even tell you whether they're physical or not. So, that's there. Defense, that is your physical defense, i.e., the more defense you have, the less damage you'll take from physical attacks. Next is intelligence. Intelligence is a combination of both magic attack and magic defense. So the higher your intelligence, the more magic damage you do, as well as the less magic damage you take. Now the speed stat, that affects where your Digimon is on the turn order. The higher your speed stat, the higher they are on the turn order, and or the more times they get to go on the turn order screen. Ability points, this is where it starts getting technical. Your ability points represents how much your Digimon has digivolved and or de-digivolved. Now, your ability points affects your level cap. In other words, the maximum level you can get. Raising your ability points increases the level cap. The most ability points you can get is 100. And also, the ability points also affect effort values. I'm using effort values as a simplified explanation. So, if you don't know what effort values are, then look up Pokemon effort values and you'll kind of get a better understanding of how that works. But the parentheses with the plus signs right next to all the stats, that's where your effort values can go. And how many ability points you have is how many effort values you can put into those stats. For example, Gaomon here has 4 ability points, so maybe I could just do 1 ability point in his 4 stats, or I could just do 4 points into attack. But 4 is all I can do because that's how many ability points he has. But I'll go into more detail about it once we start actually doing it. But when you start to get the hang of it and do it yourself, it's really self-explanatory. Next is Cam. The best way to summarize Cam is its friendship level. And there's another thing that Cam affects, but the game hasn't taught us about that yet, so I'm not going to bother talking about it. But to increase Cam, you just basically bring that Digimon out to the field and attack with them. That's all there is to it. Friendship level. Some Digivolutions require a certain friendship level in order to Digivolve. So, that's that. And finally, we have personality. Personality is just another form of natures in Digimon form. There are 8 personalities. Each one represents HP, SP, attack, defense, intelligence, speed, and then the other 2, Searcher and Builder, are for the Digifarm. So, aside from Searcher and Builder, all of the other personalities reflect each of the 6 stats: HP, SP, attack, defense, intelligence, and speed. And if you change a Digimon's personality to that stat, then it will be slightly higher. And don't worry, it kind of auto-corrects itself even if the Digimon is at an extremely high level. So you don't have to change its personality, go back to level 1, and then level it up again. You don't need to do that because the game just auto-fixes that. Okay, and you will be able to change Digimon personalities later on. In fact, we are probably going to have to do that in order to Digivolve some Digimon because some stat requirements are pretty unique, so to speak. And also, finally, at the bottom, there's equipment. Basically, every Digimon has equipment slots where you can equip the accessories to them. Some of them could have 0 slots, some of them could have 3 slots, it varies. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about support skills. Support skills are abilities that affect everyone that is fighting. For example, Gaomon has increased evasion by 7%. So, if Gaomon is out on the field, that means all 3 Digimon that you're using in the fight have 7% plus evasion. And then, for example, with Gabumon, how Gabumon's ability increases speed by 15%, everybody gets 15%. I'm probably going to make some really cute pictures here. Anyway, and then how Agumon increases fire by 15%, yada yada yada. So basically, if you have all 3 of those support skills, then all 3 Digimon fighting get all of those support skills. Support skills affect everyone that's fighting in battle. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So go back to me, you stupid bastard who doesn't know how to speak. So I think I pretty much covered the stats and everything like that now. So now that that's done, I guess we can go ahead and just continue forward. Do you understand the Digilab? Use it carefully to further your interactions with Digimon. Let me see if you're the person I thought you might be. Finally, one last thing. A small token for you. Whoa. You got a hacking skill. Hacking skills shine in combination with Digimon use, but are dangerous if used for unscrupulous. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Are dangerous if used for unscrupulous hacking purposes. Okay, I'll just go with that. How you use your skill is up to you. Never forget that. You can deepen your special ties with the Digimon, live with them, share their joys and sadness, and grow together. By deepening your bond with the Digimon, they'll surely offer you their aid. It is a very important ability. It will even change your life. Wow. Connection jump. That's what you call your curious skill. I know nothing of this power. It's like a hacking skill, but, well, different. But I'm certain it's a skill that will serve you in unique ways. I'll see you later. Take care. Okay, so now we've unlocked hacking skills. Alright. You are heading to Kowloon, I suspect? Just this once, I'll let you use the special exit. Next time, go to the access point, if you please. Okay, so here it's telling us about access points, saying in the real world there are like phone booths that we can use to enter Eden, or the Digilab, either or. And then in Eden, there are terminals that can only take us to the Digilab, because, well, we're already in Eden. Okay then. Wow, looks like we're back in Kowloon. So I guess we can go ahead and get a move on. Try and get my frickin'... see if I can find my body parts. Well, here's this wall that was blocking us earlier. Okay, so you can eliminate secure firewalls that block your way to continue your progress. Now, as you can see here, we can press square, and it pulls up our hacking menu. Now, in order to use certain skills, you have to have certain Digimon on your team. So we're gonna go ahead and open this wall crack, level 1. We're in the clear. Awesome. Now there's a whole bunch of other hack things that we have. A lot of them will come in helpful later, like right here, like high security, and like where like reduces encounters, and then function call, which like forces encounters and stuff like that. It'll come in handy later. It's me. Woo! I finally got through to you. I lost your trace info. I had to search again. Where did you wander off to this time? I see. So you ran into... God damn it. I literally cannot do these Japanese names. Mirei? Mikagura. Mirei Mikagura. God, it's a tongue twister. So you ran into Mirei Mikagura. Yeah, you could say we're acquainted. Regardless, for there have been a natural progression where you would meet her. You seem to have the craziest luck. Let's assume you carried out your original objective. We'll start by... What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done. You saved me some time. Alright, on to our next move. I scanned the area around the entrance to Kowloon and marked key junk data sites. Junk data will serve as your body parts. You need to find and retrieve them. It's something of a stopgap measure, and it may not be a perfect solution, but I'm sure your skills are up to the task. This is a key step to returning your body to normal, so buck up and get to work. It's okay. Searching for your body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons, now is it? Think of it as an emergency measure. I look forward to meeting you in your normal body. Okay. Now, the Digiline is basically an app for our Digivice where we can use to interact with like people and stuff like that. Let's try using simple phrases you learned from friends and clients. Got it. Alright. The Digimon on farms will be ecstatic if you respond to their Digiline messages. Okay. So basically there are text messages in this game. And if you put Digimon in the Digifarm, they can text message you. Alright then. So let's start looking for my body. Well, here's the first piece. They got some Koromon. Okay. Now here it's telling us about the field guide. How when we see a Digimon, it'll be put in our field guide, and then when we actually acquire the Digimon, then we can actually see it in further detail. But we have 3 rookies on our side, so let's go ahead and take these guys out. Double backhand. Get that bonus fire damage thanks to Agumon. EXP is crap, though. Got avatar part. Alright. Making progress. Okay, yeah, I think I can just quick kill you guys. Alright. So there should be another avatar part. Ah, here we go. Wow. Okay. Now, alright. So now I finally get to talk about this. Now, there are weakness triangles in this game. Okay, so I'm gonna go through it with you guys the best I can, just so you understand. Okay, Digimon have types and attributes. Types is basically what kind of Digimon they are, and attributes is telling you what element they are. So, basically the target ring, it'll change color depending on who you're attacking based on their type or attribute. If it's red, then that means you'll deal bonus damage. If it's blue, then you'll do reduced damage. Basically all there is to it. Now here comes the fun part. So, this is the type wheel right here. So, as you can see right here, vaccine type Digimon beat virus types beat data, and data beats vaccine, and it's resistant and vice versa. So, but free types have no correlation to the triangle whatsoever. So, that's a thing. So, make sure you get this jogged into your head. I mean, I had to get it jogged in my head really damn hard. Okay? Now, attacks with good attributes afflict 1.5 times normal damage. Now, as you can see, there are 3 elemental weakness triangles in this game. But as you can see, if you attack types in the opposite direction of the triangle, you're not going to get any kind of damage reduction thing. Like the damage, the elemental weakness is like a one-way thing. Like, for example, if you attack a fire type with a plant type attack, you're not gonna deal reduced damage. So that's something you need to take into effect. So fire beats plant, plant beats water, and water beats fire. Now, those 3 types have no affiliation with electric, earth, and wind, which, as you can see, have their own weakness triangle. And then the third weakness triangle is just a small one, which light and dark are both weak against each other. So, that's pretty much it for types, and we get to go a lot of turns. Oh my god, I don't know how that happened. Okay, so as you can see here, if I do double backhand, because Galmon is a data type, you see, I'm doing a normal damage multiplier to Gatsumon because he's data, but then I'm also doing reduced damage to Syakomon because he's a virus. And then I'm doing increased damage to Biyomon because she's a vaccine type. So we're going to go ahead and see this damage in effect. As you can see, Biyomon went down really fast. Gabumon is also a data type, so as stated, he probably won't be able to do that much damage to Syakomon. But since he is a virus type, Agumon here can definitely wreak some havoc. Bam. And that's basically type affinity. We got Topaz. Yeah, I know, this is kind of a lot to take in at the very start, but... We got a text message. Such a quick reply. I'm impressed. Guess you gotta reply... Let's just not read for 5 minutes, and then maybe we'll understand everything. Guess you get a reply to a reply sometimes. Okay. Anyway. Let's go ahead and see if we can find more avatar parts. Got these weak guys. I'm not gonna bother with them. Save my strength. Ah, here's one. That's just a little Pabumon. Venom Trap. Alright, now here's another fun part with this game. Abnormal status ailments. Okay, so, abnormal statuses have unique effects, such as draining HP or altering stats. Now, all normal stats are undone at the end of a battle. At all of them. Now, abnormal statuses include both status ailments and buffs, so just remember that. So let's go ahead and talk with these. Now, there are 4 status conditions that end over one or more turns, such as confused, where they cannot be controlled, they attack random targets, paralyzed, where basically at random intervals they cannot attack. Like, it's basically paralyzed in this game works exactly the same as it did in Pokemon, but except it can go away whenever. And the next is sleep, can't do anything. And then there's stun, where you have reduced speed and puts the Digimon lower on the timeline. Now, no self-healing means they're status ailments that stay with you the whole battle. So there's poisoned, like amount lost, you lose HP over time every time it's your turn. It increases after every turn, kind of like toxic. And then there's dot, which basically changes your Digimon into a sprite, and you cannot use skills. It's basically like silence, in other words. And then bug. Bug is probably one of the most complicated ones. As you can see, it says reverses type affinity. So remember that little type triangle we saw with the Datus virus vaccine? Bug basically reverses that triangle. So in other words, if you bug a virus type, instead of taking double damage from vaccine types, he'll only take half damage from vaccine types. But instead of taking half damage from data types, he'll then take double damage from data types. I'm probably gonna like put some stuff on screen just to kind of help make it a little bit more understandable. But anyway, and then there are buffs. Buffs last only 5 turns. We'll reset the turn count 5 instead. Okay. So, and as you can see, if you keep buffing the same thing, it'll stack it as well as refresh the buff timer to 5 turns. As you can see, there's things such as attack, defense, intelligence, speed up, and then there's accuracy up, evasion up, and critical up. Okay then. Glad that's done. Alright. So let's go ahead and start wailing it on this guy. This little baby. It's on the ground. Alright. So we got another avatar part at least. But the only place left is back here in this back area. Ah, there's something. Oh, there's some chests in here. SP capsule. C. Export. Okay. Okay. Now, here's where I talk about the friendship thing, or CAM in other words. A cross combo can occur when 2 or more allies are lined up on the timeline. Cross combos power up attacks and skill effects with the help of allied Digimon. See, and there are different colors, such as increases the number of normal hits, increases the damage for skills, and increases the amount of healing, and increases the amount of change with buffs. Now, as you can see, the little combo bar that appears right next to the Digimon on the timeline is their occurrence rate. Now, the higher the occurrence rate, then obviously the higher the chance of a combo occurring. Now Digimon will, like, as you can see, Digimon with really high friendship start getting a higher occurrence rate, meaning you'll start seeing them attack in pairs a lot more often. But it does not take them away. It does not take away the Digimon that helps a turn after they help them. God, this is really hard to explain. Also, I'm getting sleepy. Okay, so just go ahead and double backhand these guys. Ship's weak. Alright. You at least look normal again. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a big step. The objective has been met. Come back to the agency. What's that? You don't know how to get back? Try logging out like you always do. Since you went through an agency terminal, my guess is that you should come right out through one. But to be honest, in your case, I don't know what'll happen until we try. In the worst case, if your data gets scattered throughout the network, I'll salvage as much as I can. I'm only joking, sort of. Okay then. Okay, that's a broken logout zone. So, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and end this video off here, guys. Sorry if this video wasn't like the best at explaining the mechanics of the game, but they'll start making more sense later on. So, okay then. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Until then, see you later.